Hello, my name is Robert Geller, and I am an attorney in the Tampa Bay area, and our firm handles personal injury cases. And today I want to discuss what you should do if you're injured as a result of a dog bite or in another type of animal injury. And so first I want to talk about what you can do if you're injured as a result of a dog bite or a dog attack. So we live in Florida, and in Florida you are allowed to bring a claim against a owner of a dog if you are injured as a result of the dog biting you, or alternatively if the dog causes you some type of injury. And what I mean by that is that, let's say the dog jumps on you and knocks you down, you are still able to bring a claim against a owner of the dog. So in Florida, we call that strict liability. As long as you can prove that that person owned the dog and that your injuries were caused by that dog either bite or attack, you can bring a claim against them. Florida is a little different than some other states because in Florida, you do not have to prove that the owner of the dog had prior knowledge of the dog either attacking or biting you or biting another person. So all you have to do is prove ownership and that you are injured. Now there are some examples of certain defenses that can be raised against you if you are attacked or bit by an animal. A couple of those examples are, first of all, if the owner of the dog has prominently displaced bad dog signs on the property, and you then choose to enter the property even though they have those prominently displaced bad dog signs, the owner can raise that as a defense. Also, of course, if you go and provoke the animal, you go raise your fist to the animal, or you try and scare the animal, or you do something to provoke the dog, then the owner also has a defense to your strict liability claim. I have seen that in some of the cases I've handled where I once represented a lady who was injured. Actually, the dog jumped on the lady, knocked her down, severely hurt her spine, but unfortunately, the owner of the dog raised the fact that the lady shouldn't have been on the property to start with because there were bad dog signs on the property. So what happens if you are injured by another animal in Florida? Let's say you're injured by, I'm going to use a cow or a bull because I'm going to explain to you an example of a case that I once handled. In Florida, you can still bring a claim against an owner of an animal like a cow or a bull or even a horse, as long as you can show that the owner did something wrong in maintaining or caring for the animal. That's a little different than the dog bite cases because you don't have to show that the owner did anything wrong. You only have to show that the owner owned the dog, and you can bring your claim. You don't have to show that they did something wrong. So let's say, for example, you're injured, you're driving down the highway, and this is a real example of a case that I once handled. Let's say you're driving down the highway, and it's in the middle of the night, and you're driving carefully, you have your headlights on, but all of a sudden, a cow jumps in the middle of the road, and you crash into the cow. Well, the cow is a very big animal, and in my case, my client actually went through the windshield and had some very severe injuries as a result of this crash. And what you can do, in my case, the case that I handled, we were able to show that the owner, actually was not a cow, it was a bull, but the owner of the bull did not keep cows in a pen, and so somehow the bull tried to get out of the pen and looking for a cow, and I got on the road and caused my client injury. So we were able to show that the farmer, the owner of this particular bull, did not act reasonably in maintaining this animal, and it caused my client some serious injuries. So if you are injured at all, any kind of injury, automobile accident or anything, or injured by a dog, or injured by a cow or any kind of other animal, please feel free to call us, and we'd be glad to help you with your case. My name is Robert Geller, and again, I'm an attorney in Tampa Bay area. Thank you.